Angela, how are you doing this morning? I thought that the introduction that you gave me was fantastic, but I 100% wanted to say that it's all about the connection with people. So when we talk about motivation this morning, I really want to focus on how we hype up ourselves and how we connect with other people, because you can have all the accolades in the world, but your relationships are so important. And I also just want to point out that all of those things, because I'm just a small town Mississippi girl, all of the things that I've had an opportunity to do in my life was simply because I just stepped out and tried it. Because I figured that the only thing that they could do was to tell me no. So thank you so much, Angela.
Wow, that is truly amazing. And you said one thing: step out, believing in yourself. That is so important, and stepping out on faith. So I'm excited for you to be able to share some of those experiences that you have experienced, some of those motivational things that align with your expertise, because you are truly a leader, a coach, a lectioner. You are amazing. Your resume goes on and on. So I'm going to turn it over to you to share however you are led to share on today, to see how you can motivate the people on today. So let me move on out the way, and the floor is yours.
Hey, thank you so much, Angela. So at WORxK Solutions, I use a actual coaching model that is kind of based on the acronym of my business, which is WORK. So you'll notice in the name of the business, we spell it weird, right? It's WORxK, but that RX means the prescription. And so what I like to tell people is that you have the power to be the prescription for change, whether it's the prescription for change in your own life or in the life of somebody else. And we focus on making a social impact. People think to make a difference that in this world that you have to do some grand gesture, but it really is all about the little things and how you like I started off with saying, hey, this is about relationships. It's about those little things that you do to connect with people, to engage with people, and to make a difference one person at a time. So I'm going to talk through this work model of coaching, that WORxK, and then you feel free to just jump in anytime. And because I just want to share this perspective, because it's based on my experience, but probably so many people can relate. So the first thing is with work is work towards goals, open communication, resilience building, excellence in performance, and making a commitment to keep growing. Within our life, we all have experienced setbacks. I mean, in 2016, I launched my business. I initially called it Healthcare Solutions, and I was solely focused on I'm going to, work with healthcare professionals and do what I'm still doing, which was career coaching. But somewhere in that span of between 2016 and 2020, life went haywire and I had to take a step back. So I want to also put it out there that the person that you see today, I have experienced my own pain, my own challenges. I have had to overcome my own, I've even had to overcome my own self doubts. And we work so much with clients on mindset within WORK Solutions. So when I talk about working towards your goals, it's because I truly believe in the power of setting a clear goal and understanding that even though that we may have envisioned something in our mind as this pathway is going to be straightforward, the things that you experience, those are what actually shape you into who you are to become. So in that moment when I was experiencing challenges and I thought, oh my God, all I could see was the smoke and I couldn't see through the trees, through the leaves, through the forest through the trees, as people would say. Um, if I could look back, fast forward where I am today and what has motivated me to turn my business into what it is, and in this commitment to social impact, I would not be who I was without those experiences. So what I tell people is that you do have the power to make a difference. Your experiences shape you, but in order to really get to where you have to go, you have to have clarity. You have to learn to have clarity in the fall, and you have to know how to set goals. It's all about recognizing your own potential and just moving with a sense of agency because you are clear on where you want to go. So when you talk about motivating people, it really starts with that self motivation, right? And recognizing that everybody is experiencing a windy road on a different path, that nobody just got to where they are because it was a straight shot. And one of the ways that I like to set goals is something I'm sure that you guys have heard of before, which is using the SMART principle. I try to be very specific. I make sure my goals are measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And I'm trying to be realistic. How many of us on December 1st of last year said by the end of the year I want to be a millionaire? Well, you only had 31 days, so what were you gonna do? Buy 31 scratch offs or come up with some scheme? You got to set realistic goals about where you want to go. I think that it's completely feasible for me to say to myself that within the next 5 years, I would like to become a millionaire. But I have to do those things to work towards my goal. Now, the next thing is open communication. When we talk about how you motivate yourself, um, being an effective communicator means that you also are able to set boundaries. That